Hi Scorpio, welcome to my channel. Thanks for joining me. Okay, so this will be a general daily oracle message for you today. Also, this can be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and cross watchers. Okay, as always, take it how it resonates. So let's see what your message of the day is. Oh, so we've got letting go. Okay. Now, I interpret this card in many ways. Okay, yeah. So possibly someone might want to free themselves from a situation, home environment, it could be work environment, it could be anything, okay? So you're letting go of something, okay? It's time to let go of something or someone, an old part of yourself that you don't like, a cycle. You could be moving out of, a family situation that's not benefiting to you. You're not happy. Okay, so someone is letting go of something, or someone needs to let go of something, okay? If it is to do with romance, or a relationship, maybe it's not healthy, maybe it's not good for your head, okay, and you need to let it go, or someone needs to let you go, or something to do with an ex, and they're having trouble letting go, or someone has trouble letting go of something. Maybe they've got dependency problems, okay? So something here needs to be let go of. Also, this is about cutting out things that aren't good for you, like toxic people. It could be too much alcohol, too much drugs. There's something here that needs to be released, that needs to, just exit your life, because something's not good for you here, okay? Also, with some of you, you might not want to let go of someone, because maybe you're afraid that you're not going to find anyone else, so I do sense that there is a bit of reluctance when it comes to letting go of something. Usually, if you don't want to let go of something, it means that someone could have a dependency problem, but the positive side is, if you are waiting to hear from someone to do with romance, it could be the fact that they're not letting go. They won't give up without a fight. They're very, determined. They're going to fight for you. They've got that fighting spirit. They've got that sense of adventure. They're not letting go. They're still watching, and they're going to come and communicate. So, that could be another way to interpret this message as well. So someone could be very far away right now, doing a lot of watching, doing a lot of spying, and letting you know that they're not going to let you go without a fight. Okay, there could be competition. Okay, there could be other people involved. That's another way to interpret this message. Okay. Also, I feel at the moment, Scorpio, you like to be in your own sort of ice cave, your own little bubble, your own sort of solitude. You just want to be on your own at the moment with your thoughts, and release any fear and any doubt that you've got. And also, don't be afraid of change. Yeah, so I'm getting a bit of fear in my throat. Don't be afraid of change, Scorpio, okay? Just embrace that change. Don't be afraid to let go of something. And also, Scorpio, I feel, because when you let go of things that aren't good for you, and things that are, unhealthy for you, people, whatever it is, that's when good things come in, yeah? Because when we let go of the bad, then the good comes in. Good things are waiting to come in, knock on your door. Opportunities, abundance, new starts, new cycles, yeah? So for your angel message, we've got you know what to do. Archangel Uriel, trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. And then for your love message, we've got getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So is there someone, it could be both of you, it could be one of you, somebody wants to talk, open up, express their feelings, express their love, show emotion, show affection, and someone could be nervous, afraid about opening up. Maybe that is causing delays, maybe it's causing obstacles, but the angels are saying to you, trust your guidance, trust your intuition, your gut instincts, go with your inner voice. Yes, it's the right thing to do. If you want to reach out, if you want to talk to someone, get to know someone wants to get to know you more. You could be very sexually attracted to someone. You could have a very strong, powerful bond with someone. It could be someone that you've known for a really long time. And I do see a spark here. Okay, a spark that's being relit here. Someone could be watching your social media. Okay, I feel that this has come up for you before, Scorpio. You know, that you've got this bond with someone and you're very sexually attracted to someone, or you could be dating different suitors to see who's the right one. But somebody wants to get to know you more, so that your bond is going to get more stronger, you know, more deeper, on a more emotional level. Somebody really wants to, you know, have an in-depth conversation with you. Like I said, if you don't know who this person is, yeah, someone's nervous. If you don't know who this person is, then maybe you've met someone new. But maybe you could be a little bit wary of trusting someone, opening up, going on dates. But you know, Archangel Uriel is saying you can act, you know, you can open up, don't be afraid to love, to trust, take risks, you know, be passionate. You know, not everybody's the same. Yeah? And someone's really nervous, I can tell. They could be shy as well. Yes, someone could be shy here. Yeah. I'm quite shy. Well, not always, but when it comes to new people, or if, you know, if I'm not familiar with them, or if I don't know them, you know, strange people, I can be a little bit sort of shy, you know, a bit weary because I don't know them. But once I'm comfortable with them and I get to know them and I get a good vibe off of them, yeah, then I'm more relaxed and calm. So yeah, so Scorpio, we've got the King of Wands for you today. Okay, the King of Staves is known as the King of Wands as well. This is a fire sign. Okay, he's known as a Sagittarius. So you could be dealing with a fire sign. Okay, so the King of Wands is a strong, independent leader, good with business, good with finances, but also he's a very, very family orientated person. He's a family man, you know, really, really strong family vibes I'm getting here. So you could have a fire sign watching you. He's very good with decisions, communications. Someone could be in charge of their own business, and very, very passionate and fiery as well. Okay, and also he's good with communication, skills, and just building things. Okay, like I said, this could be someone's boss. Also, this could be someone's dad. It could be a significant other. It could be a friend. Okay, so we have got a fire sign here. Okay, so if you don't know who this is, maybe it's a new person coming into your life. Okay, I'm getting old energy here and I'm getting new energy. Okay, you know, take it how it fits with you. Someone's doing a lot of thinking, a lot of anticipating, but they're just doing a lot of sitting and thinking and watching, but they're not doing much action. So maybe someone's very withdrawn right now with their own thoughts. That's how the King of Wands is. He's kind of far away, distant, you know, just sits in his throne, watches. You could have an admirer here, Scorpio. Okay, so a fire sign. You could have an admirer. Maybe someone likes you. You know, maybe they're intrigued by you. Maybe they are, you know, wanting to, you know, sort of open up or talk to you about something or have a conversation. He's not really that shy, the King of Wands. He's very confident. The way he holds himself with such, what's the word? He's a king, but he's very, when it comes to like taking action, he can be a little bit slow. So maybe someone's a bit slow and, to take action, to talk to someone, or I'm getting a bit of slowness, dullness. You know, you could be waiting to hear from someone and they're taking forever, and you're like, oh, why are they taking so long, you know? But they are definitely far away right now, and there's definitely something going on with communication. Oh, because my throat chakra just blocked off just then. But with a lot of you, I do feel that you know who this fire sign is. Okay, they're admiring their beloved from afar. Okay, that's what I feel. If it is to do with romance. Okay, so we've got the Page of Pentacles for you today. So This is a earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Could be new energy, could be old energy, familiar energy, you know. So when I see pages, this makes me think of children, teenagers, okay. So the Page of Pentacles is very grounded, very stable, could be an apprentice. This is someone that's very hardworking, likes to study, masters a lot of knowledge. This is also about healing an inner child as well. And this could be someone admiring their hard work here, and they're very good with money and finances. So maybe there's someone coming in with some sort of gift here. You've got an admirer here, Scorpio. They could be watching you from afar, wanting to give you their, you know, their kind gesture. Maybe they're a romantic person here. Also, it doesn't have to be a romantic person. It could be someone that you're going into business with. But we've got a young page here. They're so young, they're like children, they're like teenagers. Now, there could be something going on with communication, because my throat chakra is very blocked. So maybe someone wants to talk to you, reach out to you, ask you out on a date, but they're very nervous and shy. So they could just be watching you from afar. Like I said, I feel like you've got an admirer. And also with this earth sign here, pages, they are very emotionally sort of immature, childish. And like I said, you could be dealing with someone younger than you, or you could be younger than them. But pages are very much spires. They are the bringer of communication, good news, you know, truth, and wanting to get straight to the point. But, you know, at the moment, someone is very afraid and shy. So maybe they feel a little bit intimidated by you, Scorpio. If they're shy, if they're afraid, maybe they feel that you've got someone, you know, you've got a girlfriend, you've got a boyfriend. But yeah, there is someone here that wants to make some sort of kind offering gesture here, a gift, and just doing a lot of admiring here. They're very fond of you here, Scorpio. They're very fond of you. So Scorpio, we've got the Five of Wands for you today, okay, the Five of Staves. So this is fire energy. So it could be in a work environment, home environment, could be a relationship, could be a third party. You know, take how it resonates. There's been a lot of confrontation here. There's been a lot of drama. There's been a lot of disagreements. There's been a lot of fighting here. Unpleasantness. I keep hearing unpleasantness. Okay, maybe someone can't get their voice heard. They feel that they're not acknowledged. You know, that they feel that they can't be their self. Okay, I'm tuning into a bit of nerves. This could also be rivalry, competition, opponents. You know, people being disloyal, distrustful, betraying people. Okay, so there has been a bit of disruption here, Scorpio. But also, this is about standing your ground and, you know, being direct, getting straight to the point, and, you know, and putting people in their place if they're being unfair, unreasonable. Okay, I do feel a lot of you need to break away from a situation because it's making you unhappy, it's making you stressed out. Like I said, disruption, chaos. If you are in a third-party situation, or if someone is in a third-party situation, could be same-sex relationship here, I do feel like someone is going to have to choose between more than one person. It could be a sticky situation, a bit tricky, a bit complicated. Okay, so there is rivalry going on. So maybe they've got more than one option and they don't know how to choose, so they're feeling stuck. And it's causing a lot of drama. Okay, so some of you might need to withdraw from the situation because it's causing you a lot of stress. Okay, so Scorpio, we've got soulmate for you today. Okay, so for those of you that were wondering, yes, this is your soulmate. Yes, their feelings are genuine. Yes, their feelings are true, and vice versa. The universe is saying that this is your soulmate. So you are in a soulmate connection with someone here. Okay, now it could be a past person, it could be someone that you've already come into union with, or it could be someone new that you've manifested, you know, and it's going to lead to something long-term commitment. It's going to go somewhere, you know, there's a future. And also, if you are dating someone, this is saying that it's got a lot of potential. Yeah, there's a lot to go on here. You're getting on really well, taking things slow, going out on dates, having fun, you know, and just with some of you, yeah, you could be keeping things casual, but the universe is saying it could be your soulmate here. And with some of you that, you know, that are dating multiple people, the universe is saying, yes, this could be your soulmate. But also, if you are in a union already, I'd say yes, 100% this is your soulmate. Okay, someone here could be very romantic, very passionate, you know, and they want to spend time with you, they want to wine and dine, hearts and flowers, really romantic, and just showing you a lot of affection here and treating you really nice. Scorpio, Scorpios are very sexual, so yeah, you could be keeping things, it could be sexual as well, you know, if you're very attracted to each other. There's nothing wrong with that. Intimacy, you know, that sort of deep intimate connection that you have with someone, soul connection. Okay, and I just feel, Scorpio, that this has been on the cards for a long time. This has come up for a long time, this message. Also with this message, I keep hearing I keep hearing soul union. Some of you could even be getting engaged here. Yeah, you've got a really strong bond here with someone, but I feel in the past maybe somebody was afraid, you know, because with soulmates and twin flames especially, you know, things, it's very intense and it can be scary and people don't know what's happening and they run away. But yeah, overall, you know, this is a really lovely message for you, Scorpio. You know, so I hope this has helped. I hope it was insightful. I do feel that you are dealing with someone, you know, if it's your divine masculine or if it's your divine feminine, someone here is very shy. They're very shy, they're very nervous. So, you know, have patience with them, bear with them. If they take their time to sort of open up, yeah, so they could be a little bit nervous. So we've got the Two of Wands for you today, okay? So the Two of Wands is very much about visualizing, strategizing, coming up with creative ideas. You're very distant right now. You could be on holiday right now. You're withdrawn from everyone. You just need to be in some sort of solitude right now, okay? Also, this is about weighing up your options as well. Maybe you need to choose between two people or two jobs. It could be anything, but very much feeling determined and sort of prioritizing, reevaluating and reinventing yourself here, and doing a lot of manifesting here as well. But I keep hearing something to do with perspective, getting some perspective, you know, going within, listening to your sort of intuition, your gut instincts, your guides, and I do see traveling here as well. So lots of creativity, lots of strategizing, and just doing lots of thinking right now. And like I said, you're weighing things up right now, and sort of changing the way you look at things. So I feel that there's something going on with communication, because my throat feels blocked, plus crows. It tells me about communication, someone wanting to talk. Okay, so your card of the day is the Page of Swords. Okay, so we've got a young air sign here, very young, like a child. Okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, so someone is spying. Okay, doing a lot of thinking, doing a lot of reflecting. They could have their guard up at the moment. The Page of Swords is an intriguer. He's a spy, he or she. They like to watch, they like to spy, gather their information, gather their resources, get themselves together. Also, this is about being objective and making a conscious decision, you know, making a judgment call. Possibly someone wanting to come in with some communication, you know, speak their truth, voice their truth, but they might be a little bit nervous about it. Okay, this could be you, Scorpio. Maybe you're spying on someone, or you're waiting to hear from someone, you know. And also with this Page of Swords, just be careful, because he can be a little bit mean. The Page of Swords, he can be a little bit mean, like, or two-faced, and he'll go and say nasty things about people and then go back to someone else and talk about them. You know, just be careful, because you wouldn't want to get on the bad side of him, because he can be a little bit mean. You know, pages as well, they take forever, you know, to take action, to talk, to communicate. Very far away and just doing a lot of spying at the moment. Okay, there's not much going on right now, and this could be you as well. Your guard is up, you know, your emotional guard is up. You don't want to talk to anyone right now. That's how you choose to be. because maybe you feel that you can't trust anyone at the moment. Okay, so we've got the Fool. Okay, so this is like an Aquarius, Aries energy. So with some of you, you're at the door of discoveries. Okay, you're entering into a new cycle in your life, a new chapter in your life. Freedom, liberation, independent, being a daredevil, being passionate, pursuing your heart's desires, taking that leap of faith. Okay, you know, you're setting off on a journey, but with light baggage, and you're leaving something behind. Okay, like I said, freedom, but in the meantime, you don't want to be foolish about something. Okay, you know, you could be going on a journey, a spiritual journey, traveling, vacation, traveling for work. This is the door of discoveries, but this is also the door of opportunities as well. Okay, taking that leap of faith, taking risks, being spontaneous. He can be a little bit impulsive, but he does mean well. He's got a good heart, the Fool. It all starts with the Fool. Okay, so some of you are just starting out on your journey here, which is really good. Okay, also with this Fool card, this tells me that somebody might want to break free from, you know, something like a relationship that's not good for them. It could be a home environment, it could be anything. Okay, but I do see here a lot of traveling. Okay, possibly if it's to do with romance, they might want to come and give you a gift. Okay, they want to come towards you because they know that you're worth the risk. You know, they're worth taking those determined steps, and they could be doing a lot of planning, a lot of strategizing at the moment. Okay, but yeah, you're very much where you need to be. Okay, some of you just want a fresh start in life, Scorpio, and you know, you are a water sign, so you are going to, you know, follow your heart's desires, your dreams, you know, wish fulfillments, and also being very creative as well, doing a lot of manifesting. Okay, but yeah, overall not a bad card, I'd say. So he is a fire sign. He's known as a Sagittarius. Okay, so this is a passionate, fiery energy. Okay, now this Knight of Wands, he's very creative, you know, good with communication, very skillful, you know, good at standing his ground, but he's very in and out, backwards and forwards. He likes to do a lot of traveling. He doesn't really stay in one place for a long time. Okay, he doesn't really do relationships, settling down, commitment. He can be a little bit of a player, and also he's very sexual as well. Like, he just likes to have casual fun. He doesn't really do, you know, the serious stuff. Like I said, relationships, commitment, he doesn't really do that. He's kind of just sort of in and out. So you could be dealing with someone of that nature. Another way to see it is, this could be you pursuing your heart's desires, things that you're passionate about, because I interpret this card in many ways. But yeah, the Knight of Wands is very all about the, you know, the fun, the casual, the sexual. But like I said, the positive side of him is that he is very creative. He's very good with ideas, and he's very good with projects as well, and work. So he's very stable as well. If you don't know who this person is, then there could be a new person coming in. Okay, and he's good with activities as well. I keep hearing activities. Yeah. Could be male or female energy. So I hope that was insightful. I hope it helps for some of you at least. And I'll see you again real soon for some more messages and readings. Take care, Scorpio.